And now I'm down to 1%. I might just get out of here. I don't know what to do. Oh my gosh, guys, this is so stressful. Hey guys, welcome back to Sam I Van. Today, we're gonna be stealth camping in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. All right, here we go. Bye-bye, childhood home. I don't know when I'll see you again. All right, so here's a little bit about me if you're new to the channel. I'm basically a 28-year-old unemployed actor living in his parents' basement, and I wanted to change that. So I built this little home in a 2010 Ford Transit Connect van. Oh, did I mention I'm also an adventurer? So yeah, I'm gonna be getting into some adventures, for sure. Oh my God, what am I doing? That being said, there are 3 major cities that I want to stop by on this journey of mine. The first one being New York City, the second, Chicago, Illinois, and the third, Los Angeles, California, baby. I'm going by those cities specifically to take acting, writing, and improv classes. You can guess which city I'll be taking which class in. Please guess down in the comments below. In between those cities, however, I'm going to be visiting some places that I've never been before, such as Salem, Massachusetts. That's right, we're about to get witchy in here. And some places that I have visited before, like Pigeon Forge, where I'm going right now. But yeah, I'm looking for people to network with. If you've got a movie that I look like I could be in your movie, contact me down in the comments. I want to be the biggest star of Hallmark movies ever. I feel like I could be the schlubby uncle. That's probably about it. I could also be the guy that cooks the meth in the local trailer park. But for right now, I'm just gonna shut up and show you guys some good old country highways.
My man's been working so hard lately, wants to give me so much more than I could ever dream. But just to hold him close is such a luxury. I have his heart and that's enough for me. His words, they're honest, his hands steady. Never had someone who loved me oh so tenderly. Now when I think of him, I see my family.
When you're in Tennessee, you gotta listen to that country. You know, it's when I'm on these country roads, listening to music that I don't listen to every day, that I feel like my soul feels renewed and all the stress just goes away. Even though I say that I'm like an actor and a writer and stuff, this is more of an adventure to find myself. No, but actually it's to find myself. No, but I'm going out to find something. What it is, I don't know. But I know what I want. And maybe what I want isn't what I need. I don't know. I feel like I'm just repeating some audiobook self-help thing that I'm saying, but I've got one more hour. Just switch. One more hour until I am at Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. God bless America.
Today, I run Wesley with my 2 sons. A real.
It's kind of weird seeing all these nice souped up trucks and Jeeps and driving this now. It's like there's really not much to see on the outside of this van. It's like everything that's really special is on the inside, hidden away from everybody. And it's kind of moments like these that make me miss my Mustang, because everybody's just passing me like I'm the mailman or something. And in the Mustang, I would have a little bit of respect on the road. Everybody's cutting me off, giving me the finger. Gangs are coming out of their vehicles to stab me, and all I have is pepper spray. But yeah, makes me miss my Mustang. 11 minutes away, y'all, and I just spotted
Continue on Henderson Road for 3/4 of a mile.
the little Pigeon River. That's the river that goes through Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg. But when I do my Gatlinburg stealth camping video tomorrow, I want to camp right next to it. Ooh, we're getting close. We're getting close. I can smell it. I can taste it. Oh, I think I can see it too. Yeah, I think we're just about here. I'm seeing some diners. It's looking pretty Pigeon Forge-y up in here. That is Hollywood Wax Museum right there. I love that place. I'm not going to be going in there this time around, but their wax sculptures are hyper realistic. I made the mistake of, I was paranoid the whole way through that thing because I thought one of the sculptures was gonna like attack me or something. But yeah, this is Pigeon Forge. Wacky ass buildings. And then we got the Hatfield and McCoy show, which I think Dolly Parton owns now. And then Wonderworks, the upside down building. That place, super cool, but all their stuff is from the 2000s. They have not updated a single thing. And I think now we're getting out of the entertaining areas. This is really zoomed in. I think I'm going to turn around so that we can see the main attractions. Oh, and I forgot, they have a Titanic museum. The building is like a replica of the Titanic. God, I love this place. You know what? Screw New York, screw Chicago, screw LA. Pigeon Forge, Tennessee is my new home. There's the Hollywood Wax Museum from the front. As you can see, they've got like a Mount Rushmore of old-timey celebrities. If you come to Pigeon Forge and just do one thing, that's the thing you got to do. The Hollywood Wax Museum. For sure. Big, huge retro diner right there. That's how I knew we were in Pigeon Forge. We got Sky Pirates. What else? What else? Right there is the Christmas Lodge Resort. Christmas all the time. 365 days a year. Magic Quest. I have no idea what's in there, but I think it's just virtual games. So I've never really gone in there. Paula Dean's Lumberjack Feud. Look at that. She ain't canceled here. Pink Jeep Tours. And then that Ferris wheel all the way over there is the Island. That's a pretty cool place as well. Oh my gosh, what if we camp at the Island? Don't be making me have those ideas. Those nasty, evil ideas. The more I think about it now, the more I want to camp at the Island. Maybe. Pirate's Voyage, I've always wanted to see that. That's also a Dolly Parton thing. Alcatraz East, they've got Ted Bundy's car there, and O.J. Simpson's Bronco, Comedy Barn, the Jurassic Jungle Boat ride, retro looking arcade over there. This place has everything for your family and yourself. Come on, bring the kids to Pigeon Forge. Look at that. What kid isn't gonna be excited about that shit right there? Come on. A space race adventure? Please. Please. Oh, and a candy themed putt-putt park? You are out of your element if you don't think this place is for you. I love it here. They've even got a Shoney's, people. Arcades as far as the eye can see. And then some. And then some. JT Hannah's. Great place to dine. They've got really good burgers. The only time that I went there, I had like an artichoke dip. A dinosaur, dragon themed putt-putt place. And then Dolly Parton's Stampede. And that's just about, I think that is the end of the line here at Pigeon Forge. The great Pigeon Forge. Just a few more things, actually. I mean, nothing writing home about, you know. What am I saying? Write home about all of it. Look, there's a Cracker Barrel. Write home about the Cracker Barrel. Write home about the Cookout. Write home about the Smoky Mountain Pancake House. And a Krispy Kreme. That's actually from Atlanta, and you shouldn't go to the one in Pigeon Forge because you should go to the one in Atlanta, and anything else outside of that is just fake. Whoa. It's a pretty big mountain coaster right there. Right at the edge of Pigeon Forge and Gallenberg. And then they've got that RV park, which I'm not going to be spending any money on, and now you can barely see me. And actually, we're now entering into the Gatlinburg territory, which I won't let you see yet. So this is where I'm going to end this clip right now. All right, so I went and had my fun in Gallenberg. And right when you come back into Pigeon Forge, there's a nice little sign. There's the River Edge RV Park. But when you come back into Pigeon Forge, oh damn, you can't see it, but there's a nice little sign welcoming you back. I'll try to get it in the morning. But for right now, I'm gonna go to the village and we're gonna see if we can find ourselves a nice stealthy camping spot for the night. There it is. Let's get up inside here. Right beside Alcatraz East with the creepy van. And yes, Paula Deen does have a restaurant over here. Jeez, I hope this place isn't too packed. But they've got a huge parking lot over here, so I don't think it's gonna be... We should be able to find a place. Also, this AC duct has just been rattling. I wonder if she ever comes over here, Paula Deen. And I wonder what she's up to now. So I basically parked really far away and in the middle of this parking lot, this huge parking lot. I might change it later. I might decide to go somewhere over that way. But for right now, let's just get to the island. Actually, beside that huge parking lot is a nice little walking trail over here. And a lot of people riding their bikes and their scooters. There's a tram. A lot of methods of getting around from the parking lot to the island. And also hanging out in the parking lot if you wanted to. You could have a picnic over here. Very nice. So here we've got the Margarville Resort and Restaurant, overlooking this beautiful river here. Then of course the bridge that leads from the island to the parking lot that we just came from. Not only is the Margaritaville Resort just up front here, but it extends all the way through here with all these shops below it. See? You just have balconies all the way over here. All the way down there. And of course we got Paula Dean's family kitchen here. Escalators included. Cause who wants to walk up dumb old stairs? Reach out and touch it, but I'm not gonna, because it'll bite your hand off if you do. This one's got little babies. They're moving. I'm not sure I could do something like that. Is that chum on a hot dog?
Oh no, please don't sue me!
It's a pig. That looks fun. And right beside that is the child disposal. Oh, he's going across. Oh my gosh, I could never. And these guys got to jump down. Oh my gosh. That is insane. Looks cool though. Imagine just walking under here and someone like falls on you. They got to land right on the bullseye there. Let's see who has the nads to go next. Oh. Funny story about this place. I was actually about to get a job here. I got as close as looking for apartments, but the thing is, there's no living situations over here. You can't, like, anybody who's living here has already been established here. They're not building any new housing for people in Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg. So yeah, I totally had to ditch that job because I couldn't find a place to live over here. But now I found a loophole. All right, guys. I'll wait for that to stop. 1 second. All right, time to head back to the van and see what the situation's gonna be like over there. I'm probably gonna get inside and cook myself some dinner. I'm not gonna be spending any money over here, but I'm gonna find out the logistics of actually staying here if everybody has to leave at a certain time. And if I'm the only van here, then that would look a little suspicious. So I'm gonna do some research and see what it's saying before I actually put my anchor down and say goodnight. Who wants to walk through a parking lot when you can walk through a little park area that's nice and lovely and has bench chairs? I mean, look how nice this is. It's nice until the Pigeon Forge Ripper comes out and stabs you. I have decent health insurance, so decent health insurance for now, until I can't afford it anymore. Which I guess brings me to my next point. If you guys want to donate and maybe get some free stuff in the mail that I can send you, like postcards and little knickknacks that I find.
You want thingamabobs? I got 20.
And get your name shouted out on my next videos, then feel free to donate. I have a link in the comments down below. They've got the go-karts right across from the little creek here. I mean, seriously, look how cute this is. It's picturesque. I love this place. That's like 3 spirals right there. I've always been curious what this building is, all the way at the far end of the island. Let's check it out. It's called the LeConte Center at Pigeon Forge. Okay. I have no idea what that means. Another question for you more seasoned stealth campers. Like, if there's a place like this LeConte Center here, and I've got a van that looks like a construction van, would it be better if I parked somewhere like closer to the building instead of like all the way over there? Because I feel like in that case it wouldn't be as suspicious, I suppose, because I would be closer, and like construction people are usually closer to the building itself, not like all the way over there. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you think. I'm always trying to figure out like the best position to be in parking lots while stealth camping. And I'm sure other people are curious as well. This place is just about set up like Disney World. When I got here, there were like car alarms going off, and I was like, oh, everybody's car is like malfunctioning and like people's alarms are going off. And now I know that it wasn't a malfunction. They were looking for their car. I don't think I have that function on my remote, but I think I see my van right in the distance over there. So we're all good. Alright, so I just moved my vehicle closer to the LeConte Center. Once the tram and some people go by, I'm gonna put in my AC in the window there. And since I'm over here doing nothing, I'll go ahead and put my hard hat in the window. After these cars leave, I'm gonna be the only one on this side over here. Everybody else has left. But there's a truck and some other cars still left over here. I'm just hoping I'm not the only one over here. We'll see. Oh, there's a car over there too. So that's probably the furthest one still in this section. I bet these cars belong to employees though, so they'll probably be the very last ones to leave. I think it is time to scurry in the back and hang out for a little bit. I'll peek my head out later and see what the deal is, but let's get back there. So yeah, this is my bed that slides out this way, so I can lay this cushion down. I might not slide it out all the way tonight though. There's my AC blowing in fixed that from last time when I stealth camped in Atlanta. Guys, I basically had no AC. But now... Oh, let me make sure to lock the doors real quick. So now we're all safe and cozy in here. I've added these hooks. Nice decorative hooks up there. Got my backpack off the floor to clear up this aisleway so I can slide my bed out. I also put my shoes on this rack. So yeah, this aisleway is nice and clear. Up here, I've got all my clothes. I've got some movies and books. I don't know if I'll pop those out tonight. And then some jewelry up there. But for now, I'm actually going to turn down these lights. Oh, and my pantry. There's my pantry, y'all. Everything you could ever want. Not too dim, but just enough to make it cozy. Oh, fuck. The power's not doing too good. I don't know what's taking up so much power. All I've got connected to it is my 12-volt fridge.
Is your refrigerator running?
Yes, it is. Are your doors unlocked?
What? Why?
Maybe I have my fridge on like max power. Let me show you my fridge real quick. I've been kind of having some problems with this today. Oh goodness. Gotta undo that latch. Which is a little warm. But everything in here is nice and cold. I think I'll pop out one of these grape spindrifts and put that in there. And we'll see what's going on here. So it's running on eco mode. Let's check and see how the air conditioner's going. Oh yes, perfect. This thing's also just sucking up power. Well, it's down to 92. You know what? We'll actually put that on a different mode. Let's put it on auto mode. And that way that can save a bit of power. Oh look, it's already saving a lot. Holy shit. And while we're at it, let's go ahead and turn on the security camera. Yeah, everybody is gone. That's where I have the dishes and stuff. And that is a whole bunch of just cleaning, Ziploc bags, miscellaneous stuff. I think one thing that's happening with my fridge is that there's no ventilation in here when it's shut. And because of that, I think this box is heating up, basically defeating the point of it cooling down, because it's like fighting against the heat that's being created by not getting vented properly. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and try and cook in here. I'm gonna be using butane, so I need to have a ventilation system in place. And that ventilation system is this fan right here. I'm gonna go outside, and when I get my stove, because it's back here and I have to open up this door, I'm gonna check to see how much light is actually seeping through when I open up that fan. And it looks like somebody just pulled up right behind me. Hopefully that's not a cop. Okay, it might not be a cop, but I think it's a security guard. So I might just get out of here. There's this whole parking lot to park in, and you're choosing to park right behind me, so I don't like that. So I think I'm gonna skedaddle. Oh, damn, I'm still shaking a little bit. So I don't think that is actually a security guard. I thought it was white from the security camera, but it's actually a blue car, and I don't see many security SUVs in blue, so I don't think it's that. Plus, there's actually 2 vehicles still over here. So I kind of feel better about parking over here. Alright, so that's what it's looking like with the light on and the vent up. I really can't see that light, so I think we're doing good. Let's check the front area. It's seeping through a little bit over there, but you can barely see it. Okay, so right in the middle of cooking my asparagus, I actually did see a cop cross the security cameras. So now I'm paranoid again. I think I'm gonna peek my head out and see what I can see. I'm gonna turn off all the lights in here and just peek my head out and look. Because they could be like right beside me for all I know. These cameras don't really show me everywhere around the van. Well, looks like the coast is still clear. We've got a truck ahead of us, a sedan over there. And then nothing on this side. Well, let's get back to cooking, I guess. Turn on that ambiance. Oh my gosh, guys, this is so stressful. A police officer just came over and like shined his spotlight in my direction. He was like driving this way and he shined his light right over here. So now I stopped cooking once again. Now I got these freaking raw steaks just sitting here. I don't know what to do. It's like 2:22 right now. So I'm definitely not supposed to be here. Alright, time to do this one more time. Or probably the whole damn night. They might have been shining their light at the pickup truck that was beside me. There might have been some people like making out in there and they were just like trying to scare them off, because right after they did that, the pickup truck left. Gotta finish these steaks, my goodness. Alakazam. Dinner is served. Okay, it's 2:42. Let's dig in. So, I did forget to bring any seasoning at all. But for a steak without, salt and pepper and anything else you could put on there, pretty good. Never disappointed with public steaks. Let's give the asparagus a try. It's nice and flimsy and a little bit burnt, just how I like it. That's perfect. Wow. Good job, me. First time cooking in a van, and I fucking nailed it. So I know some of you are probably like, why are you using a butane stove in a van? That's so dangerous to do. I know. And actually, I do have a hot plate, an electric hot plate, but that takes up so much power. Anything with heat takes up so much power. And I'm already down to 48% on my battery until the morning when I can get more juice from the sun. And I still have to run this fridge that has like all my shit in it. So I took a chance with the stove and it worked. I just I have to be careful with like grease and stuff.
This is not kitties. No.
Dishes are done. Now it's time to slide out this bed. Good night, guys. Pleasant dreams. And don't let the cops find you camping out in your vehicle. We made it. Now we just have to pack up and get out of here. Successful stealth camping in Pigeon Forge accomplished. No cops around. Let's get out of here. There was someone in the parking lot walking towards the van. I didn't want them coming up to me saying, "Hey, you can't. Were you sleeping in your van?" They look like the type of person that would do that. Hell yeah. Woo! That is what I'm talking about. Clean, sneaky, stealth camping. That's what we did. Pigeon Forge in the morning. So here's all that stuff with the morning rays shining on it. There's where we slept last night, where we made sweet, sweet love. And if you don't remember, well, that's your problem. I left everything pretty much untied in the back there. My fridge and my drawer is not bolted to the bed, so they're just opening and closing back there. Also, I've got a nice big Yeti coffee mug just sliding back and forth. So yeah, I gotta find a place to park to pack it all in. Okay, so I parked next to the Christmas Lodge, behind a Starbucks, adjacent to Hamilton Inn, with some nice classic cars in the distance there. I think I could sense them, and I had to join them even though I'm not a classic car. I could have been if I still had my Mustang, but it's not possible. But it is a good spot to get some sunlight on the solar panels because I am running low on power. When I checked it this morning, it was at 25%. So we definitely need the sun beating down on this van right now. This guy's just in the middle of the freaking road. I was trying to turn in here and he was taking up the whole damn lane. Focus, focus, focus. All right, so I'm gonna pop on over in the back and make me some breakfast and tidy up back there and get it ready for a little drive to Gatlinburg. That's pretty much it for Pigeon Forge. I'm gonna go inside this Starbucks over here and just sit down and edit for as long as I can. I want to leave this van in the sun and just bake that solar panel until I get a nice good charge, and I'm gonna shut everything off. But yeah, that's gonna be it for now.
6.5 hours later.
Help me. Just kidding, guys. I'm fine. But I do have a problem, actually. I got the battery up to 70%, just letting it bake in the sun here. But now I plugged in the Wave 3 battery, and in only 5 minutes, it has brought it down to 57%. It's taking up 750 watts to bring it up, and I'm only bringing in around 100. Oh, and it's hot as balls in here again. I'm thinking maybe I go back into the Starbucks and like sneak that battery in there and just plug it into their wall. I think they hate me now because I went in there at like 9 o'clock and I sat in there till 3 o'clock and I didn't buy anything. And I was just editing videos in there. So, I mean, it's not like I caused any problems or anything. They're probably sick and tired of looking at me. So if I go in a second time, I'd have to buy something. So far, I've spent nothing on this trip. Of course, I brought food from home, and I've stocked up on food from home, so I'm really trying not to spend like a single penny. I think that'd be so cool if I could do that. See, right now I'm bringing in about 150, which is pretty good, but still it's nothing compared to what it's outputting. But yeah, for right now, I'm just hanging out in this hot-ass van, trying to monitor my electronics and get those up to par. I would go to Gatlinburg if there were more parking spaces that are directly in the sunlight, but there aren't. So I'm using up this parking lot as much as I can right now for the sunlight. A mental note from here on out is not to use the AC when I don't need it, because there were several times, like last night and this morning, when the van was fairly cool. I have to be better about shutting the AC off when I don't need it to conserve as much of that battery as possible, because yeah, it really eats up my main battery over here. I'm thinking around 7 we can go to the Gatlinburg area, and I'll show you around over there.
12 seconds later.
I'm here at the Sevierville Home Depot. I'd say it's smaller than most Home Depots. I came here to get a little hole saw so I can drill some holes in that refrigerator cabinet for ventilation. And I also got a broom because I'm guessing I'm going to be making quite a mess with that drill. So, need something to clean it up with. And of course, my Wave 2 pulled all my power that I stored up over the day. And now I'm down to 1%. To make matters even more dismal for myself, look at all these clouds covering that sun that I so desperately need right now. But hey, at least it's a bit cooler. Alright, so I finally got my holes in. I'm just doing the sides where the fan is. And then right here I can't really do anything because that's going to mess up my face board right there. I just did a few in the back here and obviously created a huge mess all the way back there. But there is a car wash down the street from here, and I'm thinking I might be able to use their vacuums. Hopefully they're free, because then I can just pull up, vacuum, and then get out of there. Let's get the hell out of here. So we are back on the road that I wouldn't let you see last night. This is the connecting road to Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg. Obviously we're heading to the Gatlinburg side. It's a curvy road, so you definitely have to pay attention and not be filming stuff like me. There's the river.